What's up, guys? Since I haven't had the chance to film much in the month of July, I thought I'd go ahead and honor your guys' request and premiere some of my never before seen ride-alongs out of the Geek Life Rewind vault. I have a ton of these videos that I sidelined because I felt that other videos were just more important to upload at that particular time. But if you guys want me to clear the vault, just let me know, comment below, and I do hope you enjoyed this one. Hey, I actually just finished eating some food. Again, it's a bag down here. I'm not gonna tell you who it is because this is not sponsored. I'm actually in the middle of some corner shop right now. After I finish this shop, I'll be $50 away from my $200 goal. But anyway, I just thought it'd be interesting to get your guys' opinion on something. I was doing a shop for a customer earlier today, and they were really cool, and this is what they wrote me, pretty much saying thank you for doing their order, and if you feel the need to, go ahead and get yourself a soda and a candy bar on me. And you know, I thought that was a really sweet gesture, but on the other side,
it's a trap.
I just don't think that's an ethical thing to do, to add your own personal snacks or lunch to a customer's order. So obviously, respectfully, I just said, oh, you're so cool and nice, thank you. And you know, I didn't do that. But I'm just wondering, have you guys or would you guys do something like that? Let me know. Anyway, while you're here, I might as well go ahead and take you on this shop. Let's go do this real quick. Clouds look like ramen noodles. So I just pulled up here to Randall's, about to go in and do this corner shop order. From what I remember, I guess I can screen record this for you guys. So I did do Instacart earlier today, and I ended up going to Costco, and that was a horrible mistake. Horrible mistake. Obviously, people are getting vaccinated. The bans are getting lifted different places. The mask ban is lifted here in Texas, but people are still covered up. It's been so much traffic, and Costco was so congested. It was a 2 customer shop, and I think I was in there for like 85 hours. I was in there so long, and after that I was done. I might do another Instacart order later today, but it won't be at Costco, I'll tell you that. Anyway, here's the corner shop order. I've arrived at the store. We're here right now, and I'm going to do 18 items, and I think this said it was $30. We'll check it all on the end screens later, but we're going to say start pickings. Hate that phrase. Corner shop, if you're watching, can we change that to start shopping? Like that's just a weird way to phrase something. Anyway, here are the items. We're gonna go in and knock this out. Be right back. Now, to say I wasn't tempted to put that on the order would be a lie, because I was very tempted to get like some Snickers or something, because around that time I haven't eaten my lunch and I was very hungry when that customer offered that to me, but just don't think it's right. Never been a fan of coconut by itself, but a German chocolate cake, don't get me started on that. Oh, perfect. Appreciate you much. All right, got the meat. I thought it was something they actually had out on the floor, but sometimes you gotta go to the meat market or the butcher to get what you're looking for. I'm going to tell you how important it is to check your eggs every time. Never leave it to chance. We're back in the store again, which means it's time for another thrilling episode of Produce University, The Dark Side. In this segment, we'll be focusing on apples and bananas to find out which one is more deadly. Let's start with the radioactive banana. You heard me right, radioactive banana.
Terrifying, isn't it? The radiation comes from the potassium. They hold enough trace amounts to set off some radiation alarms. But before you can be the next radioactive banana man, you would need to eat 10 millions of these in one sitting for them to take an effect. Up for the challenge?
Today for a one-day sale. What are we selling? Hot French bread. That's what we're selling. Baked fresh in our bakery all day long.
French bread? Oh my goodness. They was giving away some gold.
Next up on our list is apples. You know, that fruit given to that idiot in the forest by the old homeless woman. They can't really be that dangerous, can they? Well, if you consider cyanide a tasty afternoon snack, then I guess not. Because that's just what you'll find inside the apple seed. The hard outer shell of the seeds is what protects you from this deadly toxin. It would take 143 seeds or 18 whole apples to put you under. Suddenly, that cheeseburger doesn't seem so bad anymore now, does it?
The hot mess is loaded with spicy jalapenos, onion rings, and gooey pepper jack cheese.
I don't know if you guys actually like apples, but after doing all these shops with people, I had to finally try these different kind of apples. I normally just get the regular red, delicious apples. There's the lady pink ones, the Fuji. But I'm going to tell you the best apple that I tried from this list of the stuff that the customer normally gets. It's called the Cosmic Red Apple. You can find one of those, definitely get yourself one of those, if not a few. If I can find a picture, I've actually used these for like hamburger buns. So I used my pecan meat to make like the meat patty, and I used these for the hamburger buns. If I can find it, I'm going to show you guys, but it was actually really, really good. So how is my vegan journey going? You know, I've slipped. I've slipped and failed a few times, but you know, I'm just trying to incorporate more of that into my diet and not just always eat meat and whatnot, but it's a process. All right, we're back in the car. I would say I could have gotten that order done a lot faster, but sometimes I've shopped this store, I don't know how many times, but I go in there sometimes and I just completely like blank out. Not to mention the fact that I was trying to record, and I haven't actually been picking up this phone and recording it quite a while. So maybe that played into it. And I'm about to run into somebody right now. Don't know. So I was trying to call myself being helpful to help the cashier bag the order. And for whatever reason, my fingers, I just couldn't grip the plastic bags to save my life. Like by the time I got a bag open, the thing was already scanned, and he was like, you know, I'll just do it myself. I was like, I was trying. I really was trying. I don't know. Like I have fingerprints. I was squirting hand sanitizer on my hands to try to like, you know, get some kind of grip. Even that wasn't helping. It just made my fingers more slick. So I don't know. Maybe I'm some kind of mutant or whatever. But anyway, you know, and then I just told him like, you know what? Actually, don't worry about it. I'm doing corner shop. They want their stuff in specific bags anyway. So I just threw all the stuff in the cart and rolled it out to my car. I know it kind of sucks having to rebag the stuff, but when you do the checkout at the end and they have you scan in the receipt and ask you how many bags you use, from the orientation.
Hey, fuck you, man!
People are crazy. From the Zoom call that we all had when we were talking to some of the corner shop officials, they pointed that out. They said, we know it's kind of crazy, you know, rebagging everything, but for every bag you use, they add 25 cents onto the final total. So they do kind of pay you for going that extra step. I never take any of the bags in the store. All I do is, if they bag it in the store, cool. And I'll just put those bags inside the corner shop bags. Like, I'm not gonna do double the work. This time I just said, you know what, just forget it. I threw everything in the cart and only bagged it once, which actually was a lot faster.
I've been around, you've stayed away. Oh, I won't let it show.
The destination is on the right.
I remember the sound of us being loud.
Arrived.
So loud.
All right, got that order dropped off. It was the customer's first time actually using the service, believe it or not. So I was like, yeah, if you don't want to go get your groceries, just call us. Or I wish you could just call me, but you know, can't do that. That's against policy. Don't do that, guys. Do not do that. Do not solicitate the customers from other apps. You will get terminated. Anyway, yeah, I just let them know, like, yeah, if you guys don't feel like doing it, I didn't advertise Instacart, because that also would be a violation. You're advertising someone else's delivery service. I'm like, yeah, no, just hit up Cornershop in the app, and we'll definitely do that for you. I wish I could have recorded it, but I was just trying to get the groceries and drop it off. One thing I did give them was one of these cards here. Dimples actually made these cards, and they thought that was like giving them a present or something. I was like, this doesn't normally come with your order, but I just want to let you guys know. So it actually really played into it, because it was their first order, and I'm handing them this card, like, let them know about your service in the app. I didn't say rate me or anything like that. I just said just let them know about your service in the app. And I'm sure as they're going through the prompts, they'll ask you, how was that driver? Was he a 5-star driver? I mean, as far as I go, that's all I could ever be anyway. Getting. But no, they thought that was a really cool gesture. So if you guys are interested in that, link will be down below. Get you guys some thank you cards. But as of right now, it is 7:18. The sun's still out, so I'm gonna try to knock out a few more orders and see what I can actually make. Hopefully I make $200 or more. If not, tomorrow's gonna be another day. This was a very light day for me. I'm actually surprised I even got as close as I did to $200, because I really was just kind of bumming it around, listening to my X-Men podcast. Nothing crazy going on, but my main reason for making this video is I just wanted to pick your guys' brain on that situation. Has a customer like offered you something in the app like that? I've gone to like customers' homes, and like they've had like something like set outside, like, take some candy, take an apple, something like that. Or they've had bottles of water out there, like, like little grab bags. But I've never heard a customer say, feel free to add a soda or a candy or a bag of chips to the order, it's on me. So in turn, kind of like an extra tip, but I much prefer to do it the right way and just to be in the app or give me some trash when I show up. Not that I don't think this customer would do that, but it kind of seemed like a setup, you know what I'm saying? Like, they get their bill back and they're all like, why is this extra soda and Skittles or Snickers or Takis, whatever the kids be eating these days, added to my order? Oh, we're sorry about that. Let's just go ahead and compensate you the whole order. I don't think that was their intention. Judging by the conversation that me and the customer was having, we had a really good rapport. We were joking back and forth. She wanted some sour sop fruit. They didn't have it. They just wanted to try it. And I told them I've tried it. And from what I remember, it tastes like a mixture of a strawberry and a banana. It's a weird fruit. And it's kind of slimy, the texture of it. But I liked it. And I was like, not to like rub it in or anything. And, she laughed. So we had a good rapport. But you just never know. You just never, ever know. All right, I just pulled over here just to take a look at the screen. For those of you who want to know, let's actually show you guys what's going on here. If I can learn how to work my phone. Let's put that on the screen. Let's look at Instacart real quick. You guys probably wonder what the Instacart batches are looking like. I really am not in the mood to do Instacart after what happened earlier, but hang on. There is a $38 order at Roadie Lane. Where is that? $38 is a 2-customer shop, and they're actually not too far from each other. I think this will be the order that I'm going to take to end my night. I'm sure after this, I'm going to be taxed mentally and I'm going to be ready to go home. So yeah, let's see what we got here. While I'm doing this, I didn't really touch on this in this video here where I talked about the whole double batches. A lot of people always wonder like how to separate the double batches. And this is what I normally do. So as you can see, one customer has 32 items and one customer has 16 items. Now, obviously, you would think the customer that has the larger amount would take up the bigger part of the cart. But that's not always the case, because sometimes these 32 items can be very, very small things, and they can go in like the little reserve areas of the cart. When customer that has 16 items might have a majority of like water or something. Granted, guys, you saw I just took this batch and I didn't even check. I didn't even check what these people have, but you know what? Now I'm committed. And I told myself I wasn't going to do that. No more snatching the batch until I figured out what was going on. But so let's get into this. Here's customer with the 16 items. They want some muffins. Looks like some dairy. Got to get something from the meat department. Very standard, and some fruit. Okay, so this customer definitely could take, I can definitely use the little reserve top of the cart and put all that in. That's very light stuff, very small stuff. Customer that has 32 items. Let's see, a lot of bread. They're going to need some, okay, we're going to be spending a lot of time at the deli. I might actually just go there first. So far, I don't see any water. Phew, they do have a watermelon, but it's the mini one, so it's not even the big one. So good. This is a really good order. There's no heavy items on here at all. So yeah, I'm so glad I actually opened up that Instacart because I was going to go do this point pickup order. This Ben White location isn't too far from me here. And the customer, as you can see, distance wise, they were only 3 miles from the store. Like I say, $38 should definitely get me close to my $200 goal. Let me stop talking to you guys and hit the road.
This is me, I'm so royal, and you all wanna be round. Yeah, you all wanna be round. Round a champion, a champion. I got tons of soul, I'm a true collectible. Famous, also famous, #1 desirable. I do what I want when I want and how I want it. Leave you with the one in the air, that's how I roll. I got you to throw, I don't care.
Here's something I find interesting about the grapes. So they tell you you need to weigh all the products to comply with the shopper guideline. But when it comes to grapes, let's say it's a little bit under. So whether it's over or under, that physically means you're going in and touching these grapes. You know, I normally just don't bother with the grapes. Like, if it looks like 1 pound or 2 pounds, I just get it and just leave it alone. I don't go in and like rip up the grapes to try to make it match the pound. That's just something I just don't do. What about you guys? So like this looks about 1.5 pounds to me. So let's see. Ba-bam! Once you do this long enough, you'll start to know what's 1 pound, what's 2 pounds. You can just look at it and tell. So customer A was saying, I don't care what kind of you get, because sometimes there's the premium grapes and sometimes there's just like the regular grapes. As long as it's 1.5 pounds, which I got pretty dang close to, and as long as they look good, I think I got a really good choice here. Looks like the next stop is the deli, and the customer just wants to make sure that we get it sliced as thin as possible. We'll take note of that. The customer wanted 2 bananas. I got 1 with more yellow and then 1 more green, so these can ripen while they eat these. I just looked at the time and realized that it's very close to 8, and I don't know what time the deli closed, so I went ahead and sidelined the produce for now, which wasn't too far from the deli. And I'm gonna come over here and get this knocked out the way because that would suck to be in the store but miss getting the deli because you weren't good on time management. All right, we got everything separated. Everything for customer B is gonna be here and here, and customer A takes over all this. I actually like shopping the stores a little bit later at night because everybody's gone home. You can actually move through a lot easier, but sometimes everything you need is not always in stock. Luckily, we only had to do like a substitution on like 1 thing, and we refunded some shallots that didn't have in stock. Pretty easy order. My goodness, don't take long for darkness to fall. So got that order done. Right now it's 9 o'clock, so this will be my last order. I swear, double orders take so long to do. Not only to shop. How many bags did I use? I think I used 2 bags on this one. But then you got to come back in, you got to verify the receipts, make sure you put the right receipt with the right order. Just a lot of work. You got to take a picture of the receipt, then you got to scan the receipt. All right, let's go drop this off. Have you ever had someone park like really close to you? So close that you almost wonder how they got out of their car without jacking up the side of your car? The person that was next to me just a minute ago, they were parked really close to me. Like, my car's not damaged, but it really makes me wonder how they got out of that car. Oh, right, just dropped off both of those orders. Those are kind of double orders I like. The items were reasonable. Payout actually was pretty decent, and each customer was very close to the store. The first customer was 4 minutes away, and the second customer was 6 minutes from where the first customer was. That's awesome. So yeah, I think I am gonna call it for the night. I wasn't even really planning on shooting the stuff I shot today, but sometimes the camera just be a calling. But anyway, here's the final total for tonight. I probably won't go do anything else. I might actually go do some user testing. I feel like that's a lie. I feel like I'm just gonna go home, probably eat something, and just crash out. Hey guys, do let me know what you think about the whole customer giving you your incentive on the order, and then would you have taken it? Other than that, if you want to support this channel, don't forget to like this video. And if you're new, hit this button right here and subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna head home, but I'll catch you guys on the next ride. Peace.
And as a reminder, summer is here and the Get Gear store is now open on Redbone. Update your wardrobe with our custom apparel, masks, and we even have thank you labels. Also, take some time to view our Amazon merchandise store. Links for both can be found in the description box below. We thank you in advance for your support.